Okay, so this is my review on the Philips Hue light bulbs. And the neat thing about these, as most of you know, that they work with different devices such as Amazon Echo, which I have, and I can demonstrate that for you. Or otherwise, it is basically an app widget, and funny enough, the widget is kind of frozen right now, but we'll go into the app, get that started. Pretty neat. Right now I only have the two bulbs, and basically what we have is you can control each of the bulbs, how bright or how dim they are on these sliding scales. You can turn them completely off. You can set scenes, so I've got a different scene for movies. These also work great as night lights, so we're kind of a big fan of that if we've got people staying over or whatever we might have. Kids wake up in the middle of the night, whatever it is, we can click the night light, turns them all to a really low setting, which is awesome. Instead of having to install dimmer switches everywhere, we can just have these light bulbs. And from what I have found, these are really quite energy efficient. I plugged them into my energy tester, and I wanted to know, since it's kind of got like a built-in Wi-Fi in each of the bulbs, does that suck a lot of energy? And the answer is no. Right in the box, it does show 9 watts, and I would say that's very accurate. And actually, if anything, it's kind of conservative, because I was getting about 8.5 when I measured them. And not only that, but when you dim them, it also, as you would expect, takes less energy. So if you go all the way down to like a night light mode, you're almost in the territory of a true LED night light, which is awesome. So been really happy with that. I'll show you what the box looks like here. I picked this up from Best Buy, and we have been very happy with it. We tend to like more of a warmer light than a cool white, and these are probably, I would say, about perfect. I'll show you what they look like, and we'll give a brief demonstration of how it works with the Amazon Echo as well as the phone. All right, so I hope this is showing up all right, that the colors look good. Go ahead and give a brief demonstration. So I'll show the phone first, and I've got my living room. I can dim it. This is about where we're at for like a night light, and goes up to full brightness. Really awesome. So if you do select a scene that you want, we'll go to relax. It kicks it down. Go to twilight, kicks it down, turn it off, all the way off. If I want to use, you can see back there, I've got my Amazon Echo. Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Okay.
She turns it on. If I say, Alexa, turn the living room light to 80%. Alexa, turn the living room light to 100%.
Okay.
And she'll do whatever you tell it to do. So really cool. We can do this with all of our lights, turn them all on and all off. And I'll just show you quickly what the bridge looks like. Okay, so this is where we have our bridge, and we actually put it behind our TV. And it's right next to our router, so you can't see it in this picture, but our router's right behind. And it does a fantastic job communicating with the bulbs. We've got one bulb that's probably only 20 feet away, and another one that's probably more like 40 feet away with a few walls in between. And it works perfectly. One other thing I'd like to mention that I kind of forgot to in the beginning is when we bought these LED bulbs, these Philips Hue bulbs, my wife was concerned that what if she's got stuff in her hand, she doesn't want to have to mess around, she just wants to flick the light switch, what happens? And I really wasn't sure because I couldn't find it in a video anywhere. So I'm going to show you now what happens. So this light bulb is off, and the switch always stays on because you always need power to this to control it with your phone. So what happens if you just want to use the switch, turn it off, turn it on, and voila, it acts like a normal light. Then I can say, Alexa, turn off the kitchen light.
Okay.
And it works right away like a charm. It hooks up really fast. So I really cannot think of any cons with these. I've had them for about 3 months now and have had no issues. So hope it keeps going that way.